The question will be, who tonight will go 5-2? We're live at the Happiness Arena. Well, Nagasaki, of course, only 4 years of existence. This team came into fruition back in 2020, and since then it's been promotion after promotion ever since. Starting in B3, going to B2, and then making it to the promised land of Japanese elite basketball here in the B-League. Osaka EVESSA, on the other hand, the signing of Matt Barnes, who is a former Nagasaki player, they have yet to make the B-League playoffs since 2021. Well, there are the standings, of course. Here in the Western Conference, these two teams locked in at 4-2. And if you look there, from positions number 2 to 5, all teams with the same records: Ryukyu Golden Kings, Saga Ballooners, Osaka EVESSA, and Nagasaki VELCA. Well, it has indeed been quite a rough start for the defending champions, the Hiroshima Dragonflies, but they did pick up their first victory last week, and the question will be, who will make the top 2 of the West and automatically qualify for the playoffs? Well, there you can see the runner results for Nagasaki. Because the only defeat that they have had so far was indeed, well, the 2 defeats they've had, you can see that. I mean, they played against Lavenga Hokkaido, Guma Crane Thunders. Of course, making good work of that win against Sun Rocket Shibuya, who many have dubbed to be the favorites to potentially bump in the championship contention this year. I mean, they've always been a top team here in the B-League, but, you know, Nagasaki VELCA, AJ Edu right there, the Philippine international player. I mean, they'll have a key say about that game. And no doubt they'll want to make sure they remain perfect here in their start to further push. Well, the former Ryukyu Golden Kings head coach, no doubt he's got a big job tonight. He's got to make sure that his team remain on winning ways. He's done a phenomenal job with this Osaka team. The signing of Matt Barnes has been imperative, having that predominant scorer for them in the backcourt. Of course, veteran players such as Joji Takeuchi, but also signing Bobby Ray Parks Jr. has been key for Osaka EVESSA. Well, they've played the Fighting Eagles of Nagoya. The question is for these two teams, can they remain consistent? Well, there was the head-to-head between Hiroshima Dragonflies and Nagasaki VELCA, but you know, this team, if you put on the chart of exponential growth that they've been on the last 4 seasons, you'd expect them to make the B-League playoffs, not to mention signing Yudai Baba. Well, it's Baba's first return to the Japanese B-League since 2019 after having a brief stint playing in the NBA G League and then going to play in Australia's NBL. Well, Shigeyuki Arisawa, our head referee for tonight's game, we're very proud to say that we have 3 of the very finest here in B-League. Of course, it's going to be a very exciting matchup between these two teams tonight. Western Conference, both teams locked in at 5-2. Well, now we're going to introduce the players of both these two teams, as now we're just moments away from tip-off. Well, looking at Osaka EVESSA, we did mention the likes of Bobby Ray Parks Jr., Matt Barnes, and not to mention the signing of Hayato Maki. Remember, number 88, he won the B-League Championship in 2023 with the Ryukyu Golden Kings. But there is the former Nagasaki player. And you can hear the crowd give him a massive round of applause. They knew how great a player he was for them in their push. Remember, he came out of NCAA Division II basketball. Ryan Luther, another key player who did play in Turkey for Manisa prior to coming to the Japanese B-League. Well, there is just starting lineups. Bobby Ray Parks Jr. with Matt Barnes in the backcourt. And who else? Fumiya Leo will also be in the backcourt. Well, the final 2 possessions will be made up by the big man, Vladimir Garun. Not to mention the likes of Hayato Maki. So quite an interesting lineup there. Well, they've got to ensure they get off to a good start. They're on the road, and it's a tough environment to play in. But now, basketball fans, we're going to introduce our starting lineup for Nagasaki VELCA. Let's enjoy the local entertainment. Well, now basketball fans will introduce the starting five for your Nagasaki VELCA, and what an unbelievable place we're in at the moment, the Happiness Arena here in beautiful Nagasaki, Japan. Well, if you think about the way this team has come out here so far, winning 4 of their first opening 6 games, you would imagine the great Yudai Baba of the Japanese national team will be in the starting five. Now, they also have Jeve Floyd and Jarrell Brantley, but I would be very interested to see if number 99, Koya Kawamata, will be in this starting lineup. Well, the Israeli head coach Maor, one of the very best in international basketball. He's going to have a big job here this evening. There is Jarrell Brantley, number 7. So we're probably going to see him in the starting 5. Well, number 13, Mark Smith, another key player for this team. Again, you feel like they found the right balance of bringing in the right imports. But there is the man, the superstar, the legend, A.J. Edu. Played for the Philippine national team, Gilas Pilipinas, at the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup. And as did that man, Yudai Baba, at the Okinawa Arena, helping Japan, along with Yuki Kawamura, qualify automatically for the Paris Olympics. So it looks like Koya... Oh, excuse me. No, I was right. So I do believe it will be Koya Kawamata that will start on the bench tonight for Nagasaki. Well, there's the key player to look out for this evening, averaging 25 points per game, Mr. Mark Smith. And he has been, as I mentioned, so crucial to this lineup. Well, they just got to make sure that, he gets going early on. Smith, of course, a very experienced travel professional. He's played in the likes of Germany and Spain, and he played at Kansas State University. Well, last season, he was playing in the Spanish ACB, where he did average 12 points per game. Playing for Casademon Zaragoza. He did try to make it in the NBA, but Matt Bonds, the man who went through the untraditional route of any professional play, played NCAA Division II basketball at St. Michael's College. Started his pro career playing in Denmark. Then he went to France to play for Boulogne and came to Japan in 2019 with the Saga Ballooners. As I mentioned, 3 very successful seasons with Nagasaki. He played for them in B3, B2, and he played for them in his last season last year here in the Japanese promised land of B1. Well, Hayato Maki's going to have a tough job tonight for Osaka VESSA. He will have to defend Mark Smith. And then you can see the other starting 5s. Matsumoto also in the lineup, but A.J. Edu, the big man from Gilas Pilipinas, he will jump this one. He'll go up against Vladimir Garum. Well, as always, I'm your commentator, Josh Bett. Hello and welcome. This is B.LEAGUE Basketball as we get this one underway. It is indeed going to be the first possession to Osaka VESSA. You gotta love their new uniforms. Traditionally, they play in the black and red and white, but now they go in. The goal white is Bobby Ray Parks Jr. It's not for another 3. That's no good. Smith secures a rebound again. Nagasaki transition. It's simply unguardable. You gotta love the way there by Matsumoto, just running the lane effectively. And already, Nagasaki's defense proving too much to handle. And again, transition. Nice pass goes in. There's Jeve Floyd, and at the moment, Osaka VESSA may be in a little bit of trouble. Well, we'd like to give some early shout-outs. Hello to John Robert Viray watching live. Welcome to Eds Jr., starring Cristela Siong, the MVP of all B.LEAGUE fans, and Maverick Lim. And welcome to Feli Rosales, my good friend. How are you, Feli? As well as hello and welcome to Arjanet Lamis. Well, welcome to Bouvier as well. I believe that's how you pronounce your name. I do apologize if I incorrectly pronounce your name. We got an early foul here. The foul is going to be called against A.J. Edu. Well, what a success story that young man has been. Another turnover as Baba comes up with it. Fakes the pass, goes in. Baba, boom, baby! Oh, Yudai Baba faked the pass in transition. And already a 6-0 run. Nagasaki look like they're on fire with rotation defense. But this time, Vladimir Garum will go to the free throw line. Well, again, fans, if you are watching live on B.LEAGUE International YouTube, please let us know where in the world you're watching, which team you're supporting. I know we've got a lot of wonderful Filipino fans watching. There's Bobby Ray Parks Jr. of Gilas Pilipinas playing for Osaka, and AJ Edu of Nagasaki. The big man from Ukraine, Vladimir Garun, missing the first free throw. He actually went to play in the NCAA, which is usually the untraditional route of any top European player. Played in West Virginia, then the University of Poland. Started playing in Leb Silva in Spain for Getafe. Also briefly played for Barcelona. He misses both free throws. His last team in Europe was in Turkey for Büyükçekmece. Prior to coming to the Japanese B.LEAGUE, where he did start with the Sendai 89ers last season. Floyd pump fakes. Looking for that ISO. Got it by Bobby Ray Parks Jr. Goes for a tough fadeaway. That's good defense. Another rejection. AJ Edu said, "Not in my house. No mabuhay." Well, that's what you're going to get from AJ Edu. With solid rim protection defense. Now we're under 10 the shot clock. Smith pulls up for a deep three. That's not going to go. Secures the free throw. What can Osaka build is still looking for that first field goal. There's a pump fake. They just aren't able to commit to anything. Now they've given this one to Nagasaki. Well, again, we'd like to give some more shout-outs. Rosales watching from Taiwan. Welcome. As well as Mr. Powers. Oh, is your first name Austin, maybe? Well, no. Turnover. Bobby Ray Parks Jr. getting the first 2 points for Osaka. And they desperately needed that. It's the former PBA player that did play for Blackwater Elite and for TNT Tropangiga. Joined the B.LEAGUE originally with Nagoya Diamond Dolphins before transferring to Osaka this season. Looks like it's going to take a deflection, go out of bounds. But Jarrell Brantley just imposing so much physical defense against Matt Bonds. Well, hello to Gabriel Hermangon-Yenez. I do apologize if I pronounce your name incorrectly. Yes, most games I do call from home. Usually in the summers when we go to live tournaments. Where are you from, Gabriel? Nagasaki looking to get this one in bound. Udai Baba quickly finding Brantley. Tough step back three, hand his face. And again, AJ Edu. Look at the hustle. Look at the Pousseau. And a foul, but that's all down to AJ Edu. Well, somebody give Tim Cohn a phone call, because let me tell you something. This man, AJ Edu, he just wants it a little bit more than everybody else. And what I mean by that is poor AJ Edu has had to battle through in his young career the horrific knee injuries that he sustained at the University of Toledo. Let me tell you something. If you didn't watch the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup, one Karl Anthony Towns, the two-time NBA All-Star, said in his opening game at the FIBA Basketball World Cup against the Philippines, AJ Edu's defense made Karl Anthony Towns a better international basketball player. That's how great AJ Edu is. You got Baba making the second free throw. Again, defense too much to handle. Here we go, behind the back pass, throws it down, and all of a sudden, it's all Nagasaki. And now Osaka VELCA, they need to call timeout because they got a problem. The imperious defense of Nagasaki VELCA. This might be the youngest professional basketball team in Japan, definitely in the B1. And their trajectory is simply going up. B3 promoted, B2 promoted. Now here in B1, it's their second season. Can they make it to the playoffs? Well, timeout now. Let's have a look at this replay. Good defense. Look at the Tim Hardaway-esque behind the head pass, finding Jarrell Bradley. Timeout. We'll be back in just under 1 minute. Well, of course, he's just got to try to make sure his team settle into the game. They've got to try to prevent turning the ball over. If they do turn it over, even off the missed shot, Nagasaki, they're quick to get out on fast break, so Osaka's transition defense needs to be top gear right now. That was going to be called by Yuta against Yudai Baba. That's been a great return for him. He joined Nagasaki halfway through last season. Looking for that handoff. Bonds now. Bumps. Goes in. Tough move by Matt Bonds, the former Nagasaki player. Well, they're going to need him to go turbo mode today. Probably go for 30 points. Smith again off the screen. Doesn't get it. Garun gets the rebound. And what can Nagasaki build from this transition? Ray Parks Jr. finds an opening. Gets rejected. A.J. Edu just said, "Not in my house." Well, what a rejection by A.J. Edu. Are you kidding me? Well, somebody give Tim Cone a phone call because his two Gillis Filipinos players, A.J. Edu, not in my house, said, "Get out of here." Edu with the big-time rejection. The former University of Toledo player played in the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup and taking no prisoners on that block shot. And here comes Baba Boom, but he's not able to do it. He does lay it up in the ends. Back to a 7-point lead. This is much better play by Osaka, trying to push the tempo very early. As Jeve Floyd is going to get called for the foul. That's the kind of tempo you want to see from both these two teams, playing very aggressively. Osaka pump fakes. Now they go for a three. It's up, and that's beautifully tucked away. That's one way to calm down the nerves of your teammates. Just hit a few British shots. It's Makoto Kinoshita. Getting the big 3 points. Two-possession ball game separating both Nagasaki and Osaka at the moment. Floyd almost turned it over. And now Baba. 4 seconds. Gotta go quickly. Goes in the corner. Nagasaki trying to go for a three, and they're still unable to make one. As Bond secures a rebound. Bond's got it by Brantley. No to go here. Still plenty of time left on the shot clock. Go for contested mid-range. That's not going to go. But Ryan Luther has also subbed in at the moment here for Osaka VELCA. Vladimir Garun is going to take a breather. Oh, they almost took that. He turned it over. Well, they got numbers. Indecisive, but he's able to lay that one up. And now it will be Nagasaki who called timeout. Hayata Maki, the 2023 B.LEAGUE champion with the Ryukyu Golden Kings. And now they say basketball is a game of runs. And we indeed are seeing that at the moment. Well, again, fans, if you are watching live, please hit that like button. Every like you give to these live streams enables us to watch more free live B.LEAGUE basketball, where you get to see your favorite Japanese, Filipino, and international players week in, week out. And also, subscribe to B.LEAGUE International on YouTube. And again, let us know where in the world you're watching. We have Josiah Finney watching from California, Gabriel Hermongenes coming from Australia, and shout out to C.A. Demarcut watching from Calgary, Canada. Let us know where you're watching, which team you're supporting, so we can give you a shout out. Well, just over halfway to go here in the first quarter. He's getting now proven to live up to his expectations between two teams who are 4-2 in the Western Conference. Boy trying to bully his way in the paint, but that's good defense by Luther. Ryan Luther, originally from Pennsylvania, played at the University of Pittsburgh. And Luther finds a gap. Bumps, goes in, doesn't get the ab wall, but he'll go to the free throw line. Well, hello, welcome to Angel, watching from Singapore. And hola, buenas tardes, or buenos días a mi amigo Carlos, watching from Mexico, I believe. Bienvenidos, amigo. Nice penetration by Ryan Luther. It's probably the advantage he's going to have against Jeve Floyd is taking him out to the perimeter. As we mentioned, Ryan Luther did go and play at the University of Pittsburgh, but in his senior season, played at the University of Arizona. Now, he started his pro career just prior to the global pandemic in 2019 with BK Ventspils in Latvia. Also played in Turkey for Darüşşafaka and Gaziantep. Then went to play in the Spanish ACB with Ken Murcia as he makes the second free throw. Well, he returned to Turkey last season where he played for Shashir. Now it's a 1-point lead to Nagasaki. 3:49 to go here in the first quarter. Well, again, welcome to Feli Rosales. Feli, did you work at the 2023 FIBA Basketball World Cup? Well, another deep three coming by Nagasaki. Again, it's just not dropping. Well, they're getting good looks, but they're not making them at the moment. And Kanji Takahita, that's his bread and butter. He's a spot-up three-point shooter. Osaka looking to take the lead. Luther pick and pop the three. The rebound secure, but a foul is inadvertently going to be committed by Osaka VELCA. That's a great accidental coming together. Tatsuya Suzuki wasn't the one who committed the foul. It was actually Rei Goda, number 20, so he's going to go to the bench. Just went in like a tumbling blocks, and poor Masaya Karimata just took the bump on that one. Oh, look at Joji Takeuchi, 39 years old on the bench. I'll tell you what, Joji Takeuchi was one of the legendary centers who played for Japan as early as the 2006. Yeah, that's right. FIBA World Cup that was played in Saitama, Japan. Played against Dirk Nowitzki in that World Cup, and this man is still playing in the B-League. Of course, his brother, Kosuke Takeuchi, is also still playing. They're twins. He plays for Utsunomiya Brex. Head coach Maor of Israel, head coach of Nagasaki, one of the very best. With the guy by AJ Edu. It's a nice penetration, but too strong. Offensive rebound, and put back no good. But Edu secures the rebound. Smith trying to work this ball screen. Yeah, just too clumsy on that play, and it was the right idea. Jeve Floyd rolling to the free throw line. But where's the excess pass needed? Now for the third chance, Osaka can try to take the lead for the first time. Nowhere to go. Nice roll. Giroux goes in, avoids the block. And look at Ryan Luther. I don't think that touched the rim. Well, no protest coming from the Nagasaki players, but Ryan Luther, that's Vladimir Giroux, but it was actually Ryan Luther who battled for the rebound. Osaka take the lead for the first time, under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Nagasaki first three, still not going. Osaka come up with it. Giroux in the post, seal off, and he misses it. Wow. Struggling against A.J. Edu, that's for sure. As the great Carl Anthony Towns said, the defense of A.J. Edu made him a great player. That's why Nagasaki signed him this season. The foul's going to be called on the ground. Nice penetration by Hayato Yamaguchi. Yamaguchi drawing the foul. The good thing for Nagasaki is that foul puts them at the free throw line because they are in the penalty. Foul is on Fumiya Io. Yeah, right there with the right arm. Just hooked him. Oh, yeah, just looking at the live YouTube comments, Starry's just said low scoring. Yeah, I mean, right now, Nagasaki, they came out like a house on fire, and it all started with their defense, forcing Osaka into turnovers, and then, quickly converting those turnovers into fast break points. But, Nagasaki, they lost their way because they haven't been able to execute the half-court offense by getting any good looks from the perimeter, which has enabled Osaka to, in respect, I mean this, scramble and scrappily get their way back in this one. But they got to fight through this. Remember, these two teams in the Western Conference, 4-2, just like Saga Balloonas and just like Ruku Golden Kings. Well, those fans watching live on YouTube, let us know your thoughts on how this game is going. Second free throw, beautifully tucked away by Hayato Yamaguchi. Tying the game up 12 apiece. Well, John Robert Vire says, let's go, A.J. Edu. Bring that to Gilas against New Zealand. Namaste to our friend from India, Rohit. I like the way Starry's thinking at the moment. They got to find the heat. I like what you're saying, brother. I like that. Yatsumaki fakes the screen. There's a kick out. Bonds for a three in the corner. It's up, and away. Matt 007 Bonds. Licensed to make three-pointers. Giving Osaka a three-point lead. And that potentially could be a 2-for-1. It's going to be another Nagasaki turnover. Well, they really have lost their rhythm at the moment. Nagasaki lead by 3. It's the biggest lead of the game so far. Can they go up by 2 possessions? Hayato, nice pass. No look. Tries to get the rim in. Koya Kawamata checking into the game. So now Nagasaki can't have the final shot of the first quarter. And it is indeed going to be Yudai Baba. Finds Smith. Smith down the lane, puts this one up, gets it at the end of the first quarter, putting it down to a 1-point ball game. Nagasaki trailing to Osaka VELCA. Great play by Mark Smith. The penetration hangs in the air. Well, basketball fans, we are going to take a 2-minute break here at the end of the first quarter. We will return momentarily. Well, welcome back. We are indeed going to continue this game as we begin the second quarter of play with currently Nagasaki have a chance to retake the lead, but still unable to make a three-pointer, but they do get an offensive rebound. Well, Yamaguchi did enough there to secure a repossession for Nagasaki. Now Brownlee kicks out to Smith. That's going to be a 24-second violation. Great defense by Osaka. I feel like maybe Bobby Ray Parks Jr. took a shot to the ribs there. You can see he was just favoring his ribs after defending Smith on the isolation, but looks like he's going to be okay. That's an unbelievable atmosphere here in the Happiness Arena. Coach Maor of Israel, one of the very best. I keep saying that because that is how it is. Legendary Joji Takeuchi now in the game for Osaka, the 39-year-old. Bonds goes in. He got a block. Takeuchi unable to fight for the rebound. Osaka holding on. Yudai Baba gets one, and at the moment you can see Nagasaki living and dying off the transition. And that's where all their points are coming from at the moment. So they've got to find other ways to score here. Foul indeed is going to be called against Matt Bonds. Well, he converts a three-point play, giving them a two-point lead. They've led by as many as 9 points in this game. They have to continue to find ways to break the defense down. Good pass there for Bobby Ray Parks Jr. to receive, and now Nagasaki looking to break. Riley in the paint, defended by Bobby Ray Parks, but Bonds is going to switch. Trying to be physical. Kawamata offensive rebound, and the putback is good by Koya Kawamata. Did it again. Koya Kawamata, excuse me. Facing the Japanese national team, we did see him in the first window. The FIBA Asia Cup qualifies as Kawamata with the rejection. And the big man, still a gun player. Foul is going to be committed by Takeuchi. Possession lead currently to Nagasaki VELCA, the legendary 39-year-old. Well, hello and welcome to Christine Jean Lopez, currently watching from Saudi Arabia. We're in Saudi Arabia. And did you know the 2025 FIBA Asia Cup will be hosted in Saudi Arabia this upcoming summer? Bradley McKee is going to get called for a traveling violation. Well, maybe they were going to call a foul against Matt Bonds. No, they are indeed going to give this one to Jarrell Brantley. That's a tough one. Just under 2 minutes play here in the second quarter. Still a 4-point lead to Nagasaki VELCA. Both teams the same record, 4 wins, 2 losses. They're looking for a handout. Finds Ray Ray. 20 double team. That's going to be a second foul called against Yudai Baba. Well, what a gentleman Koya Kawamata is. It was actually Kawamata. No, that's not going to be called against Baba. It's going to be against Kawamata, excuse me. The former San Antonio Phoenix play just came out with an up check. I don't think Bobby Ray Parks Jr. liked it too much. And an offensive foul is going to be called against Vladimir Garun. That, unfortunately, is a clumsy mistake by a great player. Those are the mistakes you can't afford it. Oh no! Oh, it's a replay. Excuse me, my apologies. Yeah. Matsumoto checking back into the game for Nagasaki. Smith in the backcourt, defended by Bobby Ray Parks Jr. Bradley, heavily defended. Double team comes over. Down the middle, too big, too strong, it's simply just too good by Jarrell Bradley. JB on fire. Well, that was a tough move with a capital T for sure. Mid-range pulled up. Hayato Maki again failing to connect. 6-point lead to Nagasaki. Looking to further extend this. Smith takes the screen. No basket, so the foul's going to be called on the ground, but it's going to be free throws because already Osaka VELCA have committed 5 team fouls. Oh, is that the 4th team foul? Excuse me. It's a 4th team foul. That won't be free throws. Penetrates, kicks out. Smith for 3 can make it a 9-point ball game, and all of a sudden, it's all Nagasaki one more time. And a timeout's going to be called by Osaka with 7:01 to go here in the second quarter. Osaka did lead by 3 points, but that shot has been flipped right around the other end. Well, hello and welcome. Bom dia to our friend Lucas Jacques watching from Brazil. Obrigado, meu amigo, minha amigo. Eu sou flamenguista. Look at the penetration by Baba, finding Smith, nailing the three-pointer. And it's all Nagasaki. We'll be back in just under 1 minute after this timeout. Well, welcome back. 7:01. The timeout was called by Osaka. They now trail again by 9 points. Nagasaki really has stepped up the defense, but hitting that first three-pointer could change their fortunes even further because they've been great defensively. Matsumoto heavily defending. What can they break down from this one? There's the penetration. Bond's looking for an ISO. And he's going to turn it over as again, you've got to credit Matsumoto's defense. This man just wants it a little bit more than everybody else. Nagasaki's never led by double digits. Are they about to do that on this possession? There's the kick out. Another three in the corner. High arc. It's up. And Osaka's able to secure the rebound. Needing to settle himself into an offense. That's going to be the second team foul against Nagasaki. This one's against Koya Kawamata. Because he played in the B.LEAGUE All-Star game for the Rising B.LEAGUE Stars against the Filipino team. In the three-pointer, and his amazing dodge skills at the Okinawa Arena. Great play, you gotta love Koya Kawamata. Well, Garoon forgot the ball, and now Nagasaki have numbers. Matsumoto goes in. Finish it. Well, they called a delayed foul. So free throws coming up for Matsumoto, I believe. And head coach Maor loving what he's seeing from his players at the moment. Oh, Kenji Leon. Oh, no, it's actually Brantley, excuse me. So Brantley the free throw line. Well, that definitely changes everything. Well, Brantley, another veteran pro. We've got a time trying to... He was drafted in the NBA in 2019 by the Indiana Pacers. Then he was traded to the Utah Jazz, played the College of Charleston. Because he played 11 games for the Utah Jazz in 2019-20. 11-point lead currently here to Nagasaki VELCA. Bond's looking for a handoff. Now we're under 10 on the shot clock. Nowhere to go. Go for another quick three in the corner. It's up, and it's beautifully tucked away. Well, Hayato Maki, the B.LEAGUE champion in 2023. Giving them anything that will keep them alive at the moment. Cuts it down away points. 5.5 to go in the second quarter. He pulled off the ball. It's a poor foul to give away because it just means free throws for Nagasaki. It's against Hayato Maki. It's just too close ahead. The reaching unnecessary by Hayato Maki. So free throws coming up for Yudai Baba. Well, Yudai Baba actually had the best years playing for Alvak Tokyo. Now remember, we currently have the Basketball Champions League Asia, which before was called the FIBA Asia Champions Cup. And he actually won the FIBA Asia Champions Cup in 2019 with Alvak Tokyo. The average 8 points per game in that FIBA Asia Champions Cup, winning that title in Bangkok, Thailand. AJ Edu back in the game defending Vladimir Garund. Garund goes in. Nice pick and roll by the big man. And that's what they've got to execute more with him. Use his size and physicality off a ball screen. Baba doesn't make many threes, but no problem for Baba Boom in the corner. Extending Nagasaki's lead back to 11 points. And it's all Yudai Baba. He's got 13. Osaka's got to call timeout. The 2019 FIBA Asia Champions Cup winner, formerly with Alvak Tokyo, leading the way here for Nagasaki VELCA. Just under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. And a big shout out to Trex Catalunya saying, go Alvak. Well, we've got an Alvak Tokyo fan here on the live YouTube chat. Welcome, Trex. Yeah, probably shouldn't have passed that one off. And Baba Boom. A great recovery by AJ Edu. Smith regains possession. 11-point lead to Nagasaki at the moment. Smith in the lane. Finds Brantley. Time, space. Now we need to decide something. Did Jarrell Brantley throw the alley-oop or was that an air ball? Does Jarrell Brantley get the assist or does Smith get the rebound? I don't know. Well, without Matt Barnes on the floor, you can see Osaka struggling with that solid backcourt scorer. Luther bumps. Bit of contact. Gets the ab one. And they needed that big time from Brian Luther. Played for 3 different teams in Turkey. And they need him big time tonight. His first season in the Japanese B.LEAGUE. So they needed somebody to try and get into the paint and just go for an ISO at some point. Luther trying to convert the three-point play to cut this down a 10-point ball game, and he does just that. The former University of Arizona Wildcat. 6 points tonight for Luther. Brantley gets fouled. Now, I don't think they touched the backboard. It's a good block. But Jarrell Brantley will still go to the free throw line. Well, hello and welcome to Lorena, who just said, boring. I'm so sorry, Lorena, but thank you for taking the time to comment on the live YouTube chat. We appreciate your efforts. It further helps our algorithm. Thank you. Well, Brantley now, as we mentioned, prior to coming to the Japanese B.LEAGUE, played in the Australian NBL for the New Zealand Breakers. He had a brief bit of time in the NBA. We did mention drafted by the Pacers, then traded to the Utah Jazz. Played 11 games in that 2019-20 season prior to the season being shut down to the global pandemic. Hoping that Brantley will make the free throw. He does just that, extending it to a 12-point lead. Well, big three coming from Matt Barnes. They need that from him. If he can continue to make those shots from downtown, their goal is to keep this within single digits going into the halftime break. But they've got to try to calm down the 13 points. Baba made his last three, and that's too short. But Nagasaki fight for the offensive rebounds. AJ Edu nowhere to go at the moment. Nice pick and roll goes in, and AJ Edu gets the and one. AJ Edu with a bit of Laban Pilipinas and a bit of Puso. Oh, somebody give Tim Cohn a phone call. This man is going to be ready for the second window of the FIBA Asia Cup qualifiers. Of course, he's going to have a hell of a game to go up against New Zealand, a great team. And I know the Filipino fans watching this game are looking forward to Gilas versus New Zealand. But at the moment, they're going to have to watch this man try to dominate Nagasaki versus Osaka. Well, welcome to Dasit Mane watching from the Philippines, I believe. Hello, my friend. How are you? Bobby Raypox Jr. goes in. Too easy move there. Great ISO by Ray Ray. Former TNT Pro Bangiga and Blackwater Elite player in the PBA. Two and a half left here in the second quarter. Bradley defended by Luther. Good defense. That's just enough. Osaka's got to chip into the deficit here. Luther now. Just to kick out a tough one. Bond's made his last three. Almost got it. Well, welcome to Ariel Loyola Puso from the Philippines. Welcome, Ariel. And the foul's going to be called on Bobby Ray Parks Jr. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, it is, yeah. So it's going to be 2 free throws to A.J. Edu currently.
That is a foul. Number 1, Parks Jr. second, personal foul. 2 shots due to lead over the limit. Substitution, VELCA, number 20, Floyd.
It's a slight push in the back. It's definitely the right call for sure. As A.J. Edu has had to work very hard, 24 years of age, to really improve that free throw percentage, and he's done that. You got to give him credit. Let's not forget, this young man is as tough as they come. The persistent knee injuries, the time for recovery, the loneliness, the squats, the endless training. Excellent work by A.J. Edu. You have to remember, A.J. Edu was born in Cyprus. Mother from the Philippines, father from Nigeria. They moved to the United Kingdom. He grew up playing basketball, and then he went to play for the Gilas Under-18 at the Asian Championship with Kai Soto, and then went to the University of Toledo in the NCAA. This last season, injury-riddled with Toyama Grouses. They got relegated. And it's going to be the 4th and final team foul against Nagasaki with 1:47 to go. So a very interesting question we've had from Sports Legend Simulation. If you compare this league to the NBA, how close is it? Oh, Lord. Okay, well, B.LEAGUE, one of the very best leagues in international basketball, if not the best in Asia for sure. But the NBA is a completely different game. When you're under FIBA rules compared to NBA, it's the best individual talented players, whereas international is more structured. Now, no foul call there, but a nice penetration. Nagasaki, they've never led by more than 11. Can they build on this one? They've led by 12, excuse me. Nice backdoor, but damn, one too many passes. Jeve Floyd, just too much congestion for Nagasaki. So Sports Legend Simulation, if you talk about the rules, of course, like, of course, in international basketball, we don't have the illegal defensive 3 seconds. The court is slightly smaller. But we don't have the flagrant foul. We have the unsportsmanlike foul. Because as I mentioned, B.LEAGUE, in my mind, probably, I would say personally, the Japanese B.LEAGUE, if we talk about domestic leagues by country, it's up there, top 3. Of course, in Europe, you have multiple domestic leagues, but you also have continental leagues. The Basketball Champions League of FIBA, you have the Euro League. So it's an interesting debate, of course, but international basketball, it's more about the team. It's more about tactics and defense. The NBA is more about offense and individual play. Me, I'm a basketball consumption machine. I love old basketball. You could ask me right now in the live YouTube chat who won the NBA championship from 1987 till now. I'll give you the winner, who won which game. Fire ahead if you want to. Well, there's a great play by A.J. Edu. Of course, we hope to see him play for the Philippine national team in a couple of weeks' time for the upcoming window. They will go up against New Zealand. That's going to be a great game for them because in the opening window last February, I mean, they dominated when they played against both Hong Kong, China and Chinese Taipei. Bradley throws a lob. Jeffrey Floyd, great luck, but he's unable to contain possession. So possession will go back to Osaka VELCA. 1:17 to go here in the second quarter. Just love the tempo of this game. Nagasaki sending a message to everybody in the Western Conference. Hey, we're not here to make the numbers. We're here to compete for a championship. That's been the expectation. Bonds turns it over. But in the end, Jeffrey Floyd just steps out of bounds, but you gotta appreciate the defense by Nagasaki VELCA. You've gotta love having a player like Jeffrey Floyd. Just a hard worker on defense, a coach's dream for that matter. Seven on the shot clock here for Osaka. Trying to go for a floater, and that one's beautifully tucked away off the backboard. But those are the penetrations Osaka VELCA need, and that time you saw from Makoto Kinoshita. They need him to deliver more like that. Osaka just need one stop, but they gotta get one final possession. Finally defended by Kinoshita, but now they switch to Takeuchi. Doesn't want to foul here. There's a foul. So Jarrell Bradley's going to the free throw line. Exactly what Osaka VELCA did not want to commit. A great game, of course. Let us know in the live YouTube comments which team you're supporting, your name, and where are you currently watching this game so we can give you a shout out. Also, make sure you hit the like button on this live stream and subscribe to B.LEAGUE International on YouTube. The more likes we get, the further we can get more live free B.LEAGUE games here on YouTube. So again, let us know your name, where you're watching, which team. Hit the like button and subscribe to B.LEAGUE International. Jarrell Bradley will go to the free throw line for 2 shots. His team lead by 9 points at 29.4 left.
Substitution, EVESSA number 11, Luther. Two shots.
Well, Bradley does have 11 points this evening. He's been doing a great job. Well, shout out to James, who currently is supporting Nagasaki, watching from Ghana. Welcome, my friend. And shout out to Villanueva, watching from the Philippines, supporting AJ Edu, and of course, Bobby Rayposh Jr. 6 seconds difference between game and shot clock. Osaka down by 11. They should try to run down as close as possible because you want to minimize the amount of time Nagasaki can get a shot off. It's Kinoshita. This is over. And a wide open Luther in the corner, but they didn't get the ball to him. Now Bradley, bit of time left. Gonna go the length of the floor. Picks up a prayer, that's not gonna go. Well, basketball fans, that is the end of the first half, where indeed it is an 11-point lead to Nagasaki VELCA. We're gonna take a break for 20 minutes, and we will return shortly. So go get a drink, go get something to eat, but don't go anywhere too long, as the second half will commence in under 20 minutes. Osaka VELCA, the visitors, trailing by 11 to Nagasaki VELCA. Welcome back, basketball fans. It's going to be the second half of this B.LEAGUE matchup between Osaka EVESSA, our visitors who trail against our host Nagasaki VELCA. Well, we're going to relook at some of the top plays here from the first half as Kenji Matsumoto finishing under intense pressure, this time finding Gerald Brantley. Well, that time Yudai Baba, they came out on a 6-0 lead early on, and it all started with the defense of Nagasaki. Bobby Ray Parks Jr. getting the first field goal of the game for Osaka. But again, this time here with Smith. Smith forcing the turnover, and again, finding Brantley with a two-handed rim rocker. Well, the no-look Tim Hardaway-esque dime in transition by Mark Smith. And Matt Barnes playing against his former team. He had 3 good seasons for Nagasaki, getting them promoted from B3 all the way to B1. Well, here was Hayato Maki, the 2023 B.LEAGUE champion with the Ruku Golden Kings, defeating Chiba Jets in that epic final. Here's Japanese national team player Koya Kawamata. But again, it's been on Gerald Brantley, just showing the sheer brute strength, bullying his way to the bucket. And there was the kick out, finding Mark Smith, the first 3-pointer of the game for Nagasaki. Well, they've been terrific tonight. There's no argument whatsoever. They've really controlled the tempo. And Yudai Baba making the deep 3 in the corner. Well, he doesn't make many 3-pointers, Yudai Baba, but when he has to, definitely Mr. Reliable with 13 points this evening. And AJ Edu getting the ab 1. Oh, Bobby Ray Parks Jr. had some good moments in the first half for Osaka EVESSA, but it's been all Nagasaki VELCA. Their defense has been simply impenetrable, imperious, tough to break down. And that is what they hope to continue here as we head into the second half. We're going to take a look at some of the key statistics momentarily. 13 points of Yudai Baba, as we mentioned. A great game from Gerald Brantley. Well, if you look at the key stats, it's only been 2 3-pointers from Nagasaki, but it's all been transition points in the rebounds. Well, that just tells you the story of the game so far. Well, the field goals from within inside the rainbow, only 3 separates these two. 3 field goals, so 6 points in total separating Nagasaki from Osaka. But the problem for Osaka is they've got to take care of the basketball. They've got to try to minimize and limit the amount of unnecessary turnovers, which are leading to the transition points for Nagasaki VELCA. Well, if they can try to solidify their offense, get into a better rhythm, slow down the tempo of this game, Osaka could find a way back in this. Remember, Osaka hasn't made the B.LEAGUE playoffs since 2021 when one Ira Brown, the naturalized player who has played for the Japanese national team, did play for them. Matt Barnes of 8 points. Mark Smith with 7. Smith currently 6 rebounds and 5 assists away from a potential triple-double tonight. Well, the leading scorer for Nagasaki VELCA indeed is Yudai Baba. I mean, he's been terrific. You just wonder if Matt Barnes can have a 20-point second half. This game can definitely turn around for Osaka, but they've got to dig in deep together. It's got to be a collective effort for Osaka. They signed that man from Nagasaki this season, and Nagasaki replaced him with him, Mark Smith. Hayato Maki retaining position here in the lineup. Tries to throw up a lob, and that's going to be another turnover. Just exactly how they didn't want to begin the second half for Osaka VELCA.
Following is up number 22, EO. Second personal, first team foul. Side out, VELCA.
Well, the referee's just going over for a check, just to double check everything is okay at the moment. We just want to review this foul here committed. Does this need to be upgraded to an unsportsmanlike foul? Now, if you are unaccustomed to how international basketball works, the B.LEAGUE, like almost every other domestic league apart from the Philippine Basketball Association, runs predominantly by FIBA international rules. So there's no flagrant foul in the B.LEAGUE. Different, of course. Those rules that do come into place and do solidify how each call is made. So just a regular foul, no upgrade. I like that from the referees, because if it was an unsportsmanlike foul, it would have been 2 free throws. And Nagasaki would have retained possession. Still an 11-point lead. Smith down the middle. Attacks, bumps, gets his own rebound. And again, you got to ask the question, Nagasaki, they're just a little bit more hungry. They want it more than Osaka at the moment. We're trying to go for a post-up. Big man just making the most of his size and physicality inside the paint. But it's only a second field goal tonight. They've got to get more from Vladimir Garun. Smith finds Brantley. That one rolls its way out. But what can Osaka build from this possession? Once again finds Garun. Garun gets fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. The foul is on Jarrell Brantley. That's a better play by Osaka VELCA. That's only the first personal foul against Jarrell Brantley. Well, the former Barcelona player who did play in the Spanish ACB and the EuroLeague makes the first free throw. Anything to cut down the deficit. They've got to keep it within single digits in this quarter. He's unable to hit the second free throw. Nagasaki make the rebound, and now they'll try to push. Brantley looking to ISO. Nice penetration by Smith, but he's unable to make this one. He's got to try and finish. Matsumoto gets called for the foul.
Foul, VELCA, number 1, Matsumoto. Second personal, second team foul. Side out, EVESSA.
Second team foul for Nagasaki and second personal for Matsumoto. Well, hello and welcome to International Juan, watching from the United States of America, supporting Matt Bonds and Osaka VELCA. We're in the USA, Juan. Now Osaka looking to cut down to single digits, but Garun fumbles the pass. Oh, the big man's got to catch that one. I think that's going to remain Osaka ball because it probably took it to... No, yeah, it's a turnover. AJ Edu helping break down the full court press. Smith in the backcourt, guided by Bobby Ray Cox Jr. Another foul has been committed on the ground. I think this one's going to be against Bobby Ray Cox. Yeah.
Foul on the Sun number 1, Parks Jr. Third personal, second team foul. Side out, Butler.
Well, Raver's right up on it. Right there. Just as he stands up. That's poor defense. And, you know, Bobby Ray Cox Jr. is actually a very good defender. One of the best you're going to find in the B-League. In that case, he's got to just try and stay low because Smith's a tough player to defend, as is Jarrell Brownlee for the three-pointer. Back to a 13-point lead for Nagasaki. That's going to be a foul. I don't know if it's on Udai Baba, that's a second. That's much better by Bobby Ray Cox Jr. That is why he's a good player, because he just patiently waits for the ball screen. Right here, you know, good young players watching. He waits for the screen from Matt Bonds and he just rubs shoulder to shoulder, which doesn't enable Udai Baba to really have any room to try to chase him. That's what they've got to keep going to. Go to ball screens with Matt Bonds. Go to ball screens with Bobby Ray Cox Jr. Osaka looking to build something. Bonds now, nowhere to go. Foot in the line, it's a long two, and it's nothing but net. And you can see at the moment, Osaka VELCA really having to work for every single field goal they attempt. But it's still an 11-point lead to Nagasaki. And another foul. And that's going to be the final team foul for Osaka to give away. Well, Tony Bonds watching from Maryland. Let's go, Matt. I'm assuming there's a relationship there. Where in Maryland? I did 1 year of university basketball, NCAA Division III at Mount Aloysius in Pennsylvania. Had some teammates from Supla, Maryland, who played against Frostburg State. Also in Maryland as well, Great State, Maryland. Well, great defense by Matt Bonds. And what can Osaka build? Hayato Maki throws it away. Brantley comes up with a steal now. Double crossover. Are you kidding me? Jarrell Brantley with the crisscross. He fumbled it, regained possession, and he's going to the free throw line for the three-point break. 17 points for Jarrell Brantley. This guy is incredible. Well, the former Utah Jazz player, look at this, comes up with the steal. Now we have a crisscross. He stumbles, he fumbles, but he still makes it. What a play. Well, again, it's becoming a calamity, a total disaster for Osaka. The instability in the backcourt is just causing one too many problems. Well, no time to panic now. You're down by 14. You've got to hold it together. Well, it is under 7 minutes. They can't commit any more fouls, Osaka, because they'll just send Nagasaki to the free throw line. Baba kicks out. They won 3. That's going to be a 24-second violation. Just a little too casual there of a half-court set by Nagasaki VELCA. Now, from Osaka VELCA, you either want the ball in the hands of this man, Bobby Ray Cox Jr., or Matt Bonds, to just keep running these ball screens and look for Vladimir Garun. This is better. Big man, go up with it. He's going to get called for a traveling violation, but it's okay. I've got no problem with that because at least you're trying to make the Nagasaki defense collapse. So again, I reiterate, Osaka's offense, get it to either Matt Bonds or get it to Bobby Ray Cox Jr. and keep running that ball screen with Vladimir Garun. Get the big man some more touches. Right now, he just needs a bit of a confidence booster. Remember, Vladimir Garun played for Barcelona. At the moment, he's just having a tough game. He's got to fight through it. And now, Nagasaki looking to keep on showing and demonstrating that dominance. And here, he's got to try to push. Got a man down. Knocking the corner. Bonds, pump fakes, time, space, 3. Got it! 007 in the corner, Matt Bonds. The former NCAA Division II player. Remember, he played for Nagasaki in all 3 divisions of pro basketball in Japan. B3, B2, and he brought them here to B1. Smith a bit of separation, mid-range no good. Bonds comes up with the loose ball. The foul's going to be committed by A.J. Edu. That's going to be the final team foul for Nagasaki to give away here in the third quarter with 5:39 to go. It's only Edu's second personal foul, but Koya Kawamata is going to come back into the game. Osaka looking to cut down to single digits. Goes in, just gets the lucky drop. It's a nice little penetration by Osaka's number 20, Ray Goda, the 31-year-old veteran. That's a turnover. Well, Bobby Ray Parks Jr., you felt that the team already is in team penalty while putting Nagasaki in the penalty. Was taking a bit of a gamble, but he does force a turnover. A bit of a confidence run in the moment here from Osaka. And that man, the former coach of Ruku Golden Kings. Luther goes in. Wow. I'm not too sure about that one. Koya Kawamata, I thought that was all ball. That's his third personal foul. I have to see the replay. It looked clean to me. Let's have a look here. Wow, again in slow-mo. It's tough to see the cameras moving, but probably is the left arm from Kawamata in the back. So free throws coming up now for Luther. Last season when he played in Turkey, he played 29 games for Büyükçekmece in Istanbul, averaged 11 points and 6 rebounds. Of course, also played in FIBA's Europe Cup. He almost averaged a double-double of 10 points and 7 rebounds in that tournament. Of course, this is his rookie debut season in the Japanese B-League, and he plays for a very historic team. Now remember, something you should know about Osaka EVESSA, one of their former coaches, former 3-time NBA champion Bill Cartwright, the former teammate of Michael Jordan. Yep, he coached Osaka EVESSA. 7-point lead at the moment. There's a pump fake by Yamaguchi. Little teardrop. You gotta love that one. Yamaguchi, B.E.A. Beautiful play. Still a 9-point lead. Green looking to find space for the 3. There's a kick out. Going in the corner, and that cuts it down to a 6-point ball game. Action play by Osaka EVESSA. Trying to stay in this one. Under 4.5 to go here in the third quarter. Neither team with any more fouls to give. Now Bradley. Oh, there's a... Goda came over, and that's a good call. Goda should have got there quicker to take the charge. I mean, he should have no arguments. So now Jeve Floyd will go to the free throw line. And that's a good call by the referee. And he's trying to come, he's got to come quicker. Yeah. Oh, Well, Jeve Floyd played his university basketball at the College of Holy Cross. He started 2019 as a pro. He played in Germany for MRP Riesen-Ludwigsburg. He signed with head coach John Patrick, the former Chiba Jets coach of last season, but then he went to Greece to play for Larissa. Prior to coming to Japan, he played in Ukraine for Promete, also played in the Euro Cup, the second division of the EuroLeague. 8-point game. Oh, Ray Parks. Luther goes in. Just can't think. Probably Ray Parks Jr. could have gone to the free throw line. He gave up a magnificent opportunity. And now Nagasaki looking to go up by double digits. Baba wide open. Baba boom for three. 16 points to Udai Baba. Baba boom has come ready here in the second half. And it's back to an 11-point ball game with 3:48 to go. A timeout called by Osaka. You don't go under the ball screen when you defend Udai Baba. And just when Osaka EVESSA cut it down to a 6-point deficit, all of a sudden, Nagasaki just are able to reestablish some order. And Baba boom. You got Baba, just relentless defense. Ray Parks Jr. gets a switch on defense. Well, Matsumoto has to defend Luther. It's a good play because what they were able to do there was to get Jeve Floyd to switch against Bobby Ray Parks Jr., which meant Luther was being defended by Matsumoto. And in the end, the foul, and they're in the penalty, so 2 free throws coming up for Osaka.
Substitution, VELCA, number 14, Nagasaki.
Well, free throws so imperative at this point in the game. 9 points to Ryan Luther. Again, you don't want to look back on the game and think the outcome could have been different had you made any free throws. You've just got to make them. Single-digit lead at the moment here for Nagasaki VELCA. 3:35 to go in the third quarter. Baba playing point guard for Nagasaki. No illegal screen, and the Osaka coaching staff infuriated. They called out the body check. Baba penetrates. Yamaguchi, nowhere to go. Final seconds. Has to put up a prayer. That's going to be, well, no, they get possession. So, Osaka's going to go quick. They have numbers. Bobby Ray Parks Jr. had the three. It's almost scrambled without Matt Bonds on the floor. Instability in Osaka's backcourt. Nice pass. Luther goes in. Gets rejected. Luther pump fakes. Finds Ray Ray. 3 is up. 3 is good. Well, the block was great, but the 3 was imperative. Huge 3-pointer coming up by Bobby Ray Parks Jr. Now puts it out a 6-point deficit. A 5-0 run for Osaka. A nice play, but not even a finish. Ray Fox with the rebound. Kind of down to a 2-possession, maybe a 1-possession lead. There's another 3. Ray, baby! It is Ray time. And to all of our Filipino fans, anong oras na ngayon? What time is it? It's Bobby Ray Fox Jr. time, baby. He's feeling the confidence. Bobby Ray Fox Jr. with the money at the moment. No timeout call by Nagasaki. Well, a great response by Jarrell Brantley. Just when you thought Osaka was going to make a run, Brantley comes back into play. Ray. Another great opportunity. Luther finds Ray. He's made his last two. Trying to get this one. And the rebound secured by Jeve Floyd. Well, again, Brantley keeps it alive. Goes behind the back. That is simply B.E.A. Beautiful play by Jarrell Brantley finding Jeve Floyd. It's back to an 8-point ball game. An unnecessary foul committed by Jarrell Brantley. So 2 free throws coming up here for Luther. Hands all over him. Luther kind of sold that one, if you ask me. It wasn't a lot. I mean, it's probably a foul. It's a clumsy play by all means, but to get tempers flared about, that's for sure. Luther 55.3 can try to cut this down to a 6-point ball game, but well, the free throw's not going to count. So the free throw won't count. Luther's trying to say it does count, but not sure why the referees delayed play. That's annoying. If I'm Ryan Luther, he couldn't be infuriated, but he's got to hold his composure. Former University of Pittsburgh player transferred to his senior season as a Wildcat at the University of Arizona. He makes the second one. The professionals played in Turkey, Spain, all the top countries in Europe. Now, the good thing for Nagasaki is, with under a minute, a potential 2-for-1 is on the cards. They're going to bump ahead and get one last stop. Smith back into the lineup. Smith with a Hail Mary 3, no good. Ray Cox secures the rebound. And the Nagasaki don't want to commit any fouls. Ray with a fadeaway, the bank is open. The Bank of Manila, the former TNT Pro Bangiga and Blackwater Elite player. Well, he's had a big third quarter with those 2 3-pointers. Not a lot of time between game and shot clock. Nagasaki. Smith penetrates. Almost turned it over. Yamaguchi's got to make something happen. Don't want to foul here. Finds Zedu. That's going to be a 24-second violation. So great defense by Osaka EVESSA. I'm pretty sure there's a little bit more time than 1/10 of a second. There should be a little bit more. Maybe 7/10 or 8/10 in my mind, but we'll find out. The referees are going to go to the monitor to figure out.
少々お待ちください。残り0.8秒になります。さあ、
We're going to force up a prayer at the end of the quarter. That will do it. Osaka EVESSA went down by as many as 15. They've cut it down to 5 points. They did win that third quarter by 6 points. Huge turnaround for the visitors. But final 10 minutes. Remember, these two teams, Western Conference of the B-League, same record, 4 wins, 2 losses. And we will be back in just under 2 minutes for the fourth and final quarter. Well, here we go, basketball fans. The final 10 minutes of this Japanese B-League game between our hosts, Nagasaki VELCA, and the visitors, Osaka EVESSA. These two teams in the Western Conference of the Japanese B-League started the opening 6 games with 4 wins and 2 losses. Currently, it is a 5-point lead to Nagasaki. They'll get the first possession of the fourth and final quarter. Masaya Karimata checking into the game for the first time tonight for Nagasaki. Bonds there in the fourth quarter. Tamaki defending Mark Smith. Smith's mid-range doesn't go. It's going to go back to Nagasaki. Smith, 3, fires, nails it. And it's back to an 8-point ball game. 12 points tonight for Mark Smith. He's had a good performance, both as a scorer and as a productive facilitator for Nagasaki VELCA. This has got to build in possession by possession. Foul committed. It's the first one against Nagasaki here in the fourth quarter. Once against Yamaguchi. It's a great little curl screen, or curl handoff, excuse me. You like to see this from Osaka's number 31, Makoto Kinashita. 14 on the shot clock for Osaka. Big lineup they've got with Vladimir Garoon and Ryan Luther. Yoshita going back to the ball screen. Finds Garoon. Luther thought about taking the three. A terrible shot, but a good fall by Garoon. Cuts it back down to 6 points. The second chance points go. Comes out. They take the gamble. Great defense. Can they get something? But they throw it right back away. And again, it's a poor offense. As Kanemata gets his first 2 points of the game. So it's a little bit of physical and mental fatigue here from Osaka. Garoon puts the ball on the floor, kicks out. Luther, wide open three, corner, doesn't get it. But, Nagasaki turned it right back over. So Osaka will get it on the baseline.
Number 18, Baba.
Nice pick and roll. Garoon finds Luther, goes in. Oh, he missed a dunk. That's a whammy moment. And the deep three goes up. Nothing dropping for Osaka. Big rebound by AJ Edu. Osaka's got to think about bringing Matt Bonds back in the game. As Jeve Floyd making it a 10-point lead. Exactly how Nagasaki want the fourth quarter to go. At their tempo. 7 now on the shot clock. You find a Luther. Luther puts up a little teardrop, and that one takes a little kiss off the backboard. Keeps it within single digits. 13 points of Ryan Luther. He's had a good game so far. Nagasaki just want to make sure they wear this game down the next few minutes. Baba from the mid-range. The bank is open. Yudai Baba. What a performance from the Japanese national team. A Katsuki Japan player. Forcing Osaka VESSA to call timeout. They have a 10-point lead. We'll be back in just under 1 minute. On 10-point deficit, Osaka doing anything they can to get back into the game. Gotta find a way to chip into this deficit. Matt Bonds also subbing back in. Nice work. Well, that looks like George Gervin in an Osaka EVESSA jersey. A bit of an Iceman. We like to call that the finger roll. Vladimir Garoon. Defense on the pick and roll, just coming out aggressively to show, but this time they're going to call a foul against the big man. It's only the first team foul against Osaka here in the fourth quarter.
substitution of the number 7, Bradley.
Well, if Osaka's problems were going to get any less, I don't think that's the case because Jarrell Brantley will check back in for Nagasaki. Third foul of the game for Ayatomaki, the former Ruku Golden Kings player. Brantley defended by... Well, they've called a blocking foul. Well, I'm interested. I'd like to see that one again. Question is, let's have a look here.
Third personal, second team foul.
I think for me it's... I don't necessarily think it's a charge either because, in my mind, what Bobby Ray Parks Jr. does is he sells it too quickly. He's looking for it too early. Got a block? Oh, that's interesting. Tough call. Well, Bonds trying to deny heavily against Jarrell Brantley. Well, nice move by Brantley, but good defense by Bonds. And that's great defense by Matt Bonds, but unfortunately, Osaka VELCA unable to secure the rebound, so Nagasaki will get it back on the baseline. 6:08. They lead by 8 points. Bobby in the game, along with Brantley and Smith. Finds A.J. Edu, big man, just going in with a smooth little finger roll. 6 points tonight for A.J. Edu. Bonds. Three in the corner, Ayatomaki, but an offensive rebound by Vladimir Garun. The reach in by Brantley and Nagasaki. Right now, emotionally, you feel they just know this game is in their hands. Smith now looking to pump fake. No foul call, but in the end, oh, A.J. Edu missed the layup. Under 5.5. Osaka's got to stop building a run. Gregory with the turnaround fadeaway, and that's cash money coming from Bobby Ray Parks Jr. The assist from Matt Bonds. Is up, and again, simply as they say in Japan, Ayasu Minasai. Good night. Well, Karimata just gave a message to you that Baba and said, Watashi no Tomodachi, arigato gozaimasu. Thank you, my buddy. And another timeout call by Osaka. We will return in just under 1 minute. An hour under 5 minutes. It's back to an 11-point ball game. The last three-pointer made by Harimata. Bonds finds Bobby Ray Parks Jr. Again, gets rejected. The follow-up is good by Ryan Luther. It's still within single digits. 15 points tonight for the former University of Arizona Wildcat, Ryan Luther. Going pick and roll. Bradley finds Edu. Edu gets rejected on the alley-oop. But can Osaka build something? Well, goes in. The foul's going to be committed. So 2 free throws coming up for Ryan Luther of Osaka VELCA. This one is against Karimata. Edu just kind of slipped there. We're not calling that an ankle breaker by any means. So big free throws coming up. Ryan Luther, rookie debut season here in the Japanese B.LEAGUE for Osaka VELCA. He gets that one to drop. If he makes this next one, he can't cut it down to 7 points. 4:07 to go here in the fourth quarter. Free throw struggles have been prevalent for both these two teams this evening. And he missed another one, but they get a second chance. And another foul. That's going to be a third team foul against Nagasaki. It's against Jarrell Brantley, which I love the hustle of both Bobby Ray Parks Jr. and, of course, Matt Bonds. Oh, just have to get a bit of a tape job done here. Osaka's technical staff doing a great job as Makoto Kinoshita is now ready to come back in. Well, play now would be big for them because they come down to 6 or 5 points. Kinoshita's able to get this one in bounds. Now under 4 minutes. Bobby Ray Parks Jr. Eurostep and another rejection, AJ Edu. AJ Edu has just invited Osaka VELCA to the block party. It is block after block.
That was a foul, number 31, Kinoshita. Second personal, third team foul. Side out, VELCA.
Battle coming off the ball screen. 8-point lead, 3:45. Bradley's going to get called for an offensive foul. Yeah, that's a good call because he just went in with the elbow. And now Nagasaki not showing a lot of composure, that's for sure. Kinoshita trying to run things in the backcourt for Osaka. And Baba's defense causing problems. But Ray Parks is able to secure this. Looks to penetrate. Dishes off the Luther, but another Osaka turnover. And right now they just, gift wrapping this game for Nagasaki. They've had chances to get back in it. Smith kicks out. One more pass. Kanimoto, another three-pointer in the corner. Same place, same guy, and same result for Nagasaki. Well, Masaki, of course, big-time three. Karimata-san. And it's back to 11-point ball game with 3:08 as Osaka called timeout. Well, over 3 minutes left. For Osaka, it's now or never. No Matt Barnes on the floor, which is interesting. Actually, sorry, my apologies. He is actually on the court. He's in the corner. Well, there was another foul drawn. I think it's against Yuda Baba, I believe. So big free throws coming up for Bobby Ray Parks Jr. at the moment. Well, I just wonder if a technical foul is going to be given out there because something was said there, I believe. .249 to go. It's currently a 9-point lead. Osaka's going to need some stops, and then they've got to try and build something. For Nagasaki, winding down the clock. Patience is going to be the virtue. Smith's unable to get it, but gets his own rebound. He finishes with the putback. And, well, that might as well be it. It's just the body language from Osaka. Got to keep out going for some threes. Ray connects, gets the ab. Well, Bobby Ray Parks Jr. has really been leading the way offensively tonight here. 18 points. He's been incredible.
Foul ball number 13, Smith, third personal. 2 shots for EVESSA.
Converts a three-point play. Great job by Bobby Ray Parks Jr.
Substitution, EVESSA, number 20, Bogan.
It's an 8-point ball game. Just over 2 minutes now. A double team coming. Trying to catch Smith. They got to turn it over. Again, Bobby Ray Parks Jr. cutting it down a 6-point ball game. This is not over at the moment. 21 for Bobby Ray Parks Jr. Well, the script has been flipped around. All it took was a bit of defensive presence, a double team in that full court of the backcourt, excuse me. Well, we'll be back in just under 1 minute. 2:02 to go. Double team by Bobby Ray Parks, forcing that turnover, and again, quickly converting that into a fast break bucket. Well, you just wonder, this timeout called by head coach Maoda of Nagasaki, he's probably told his players, listen, we've got to expect the double teams coming in the full court or even the traps at the sideline in the half court. So ways to break this down is you got to have, spacing's got to be right, number one. But when that trap comes, ideally, you want one of the bigs, preferably A.J. Eddy, to flash to the middle to just help break it down. Now, it's a fulcrum press. Now they're going to try to force Smith to one side. Then a double's going to come over. But Nagasaki's got no fouls to give. Don't want to send, Osaka's got no fouls to give. Don't want to send Nagasaki to a free throw line. Luka switches on defense. 4 on the shot clock. There's a double. Smith, Hail Mary. Doesn't get it. Offensive rebound again, and that's what's killed Osaka in this game. And a lifeline here for Nagasaki. Baba penetrates. Spins. Gets rejected. Oh, what a block shot by Ryan Luther. That was just a polite message to Udai Baba. Not in your house. But again, Nagasaki will have a chance. So they've got to remain composed. 5 seconds left. And Jerome Brantley will inbound this one. Bobby Ray Parks Jr. matching up defensively with Udai Baba. Finding Smith. Quick catch and shoot. Corner. Can't get it. And another offensive rebound. That's been the story of the game. That's 2 possessions. And that's going to make it tougher here for Osaka VELCA unless they get a stop. They don't want to foul. Smith, another 3. That's way off the mark. Well, they would say you don't have to automatically go for a 3-pointer, but I would think if you're Osaka 106 down by 6 points, you've got to think about creating something. You want to think about putting the ball in the hands of this man or Matt Barnes. Barnes wide open, pump fakes. Corner, 3, can cut it down. Big time 3! This game, far from over at the moment. And as they would say in Osaka, every time you make a phone call, Mokuri Matsuka, Buji Buji Dena. What a big time 3. As Goda in the corner hitting another crucial one for the visitors. 51 seconds left. This is incredible. There it is again. Mokuri Matsuka, Buji Buji Dena, Osaka EVESSA basketball. Goda with the big time 3. Well, 51 seconds left. You think all Nagasaki have to really do is just get a bucket of some sort or even get to the free throw line because they are in the penalty. But there's life here for Osaka. Definitely a chance. But they're going to need another defensive stop. Maybe 2 if they want to win this one. Well, here we go. This is what it's all about. Smith now heavily defended. Seven on the shot clock. Well, it's going to remain Nagasaki ball. Now, will there be a coach's challenge? That's going to be the question. Well, they're going to review this, so we're going to find out what the referees will decide. Let's have a look at the replay. Here was Jarrell Brantley. It's tough to see from that angle. Did Mark Smith have the final touch? That's the question. Probably easy to see it from a different angle, but you know, if Nagasaki do get it back, there would be 5 seconds on the shot clock. Whereas if this goes to Osaka, it does give them possession back and a chance to tie the game up. Well, you've got to credit Bobby Ray Parks Jr. He has been the reason, along with Matt Barnes, why this team has come back. Bobby Ray Parks tonight, what a performance. Over 20 points, 3 rebounds. And of course, he does have 3 blocks. Well, no, excuse me. He has 3 turnovers, my apologies. But, you know, he's been the key focal point along with Ryan Luther. Barnes has 13 tonight, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. But the dying question is, will this go to Nagasaki or will Osaka get it back? It's tough to see from here. Does Smith touch it last? Wow, it's going back to Osaka. Well, indeed. 32.2 left. And a chance for EVESSA. Maybe tie the game up if they want to go for a 3, but they don't necessarily have to do it because you could go for a 2, cut it down to 1, and try to go for a trap and a steal, if anything, foul. But, well, here we go. Indeed, Osaka EVESSA. Down by 3. Switch on defense. Bobby Ray Parks Jr. got it by Udai Baba. Screen set from Bonds. They switch. Down low to Luther. Trying to post up against Smith. Pump fakes. Bit of contact. Doesn't get it. Well, again, tough one there for Osaka. Great defense by Mark Smith in the paint. That was going to be called against Hayato Maki. So 2 free throws. You can't fault Osaka EVESSA for that offense. They went in the post. They identified the mismatch. Well, a timeout has been called. So we'll be back in just under a minute. Well, here we go. Nagasaki will inbound this one. Trying to go for a quick trap, and there's the foul. So it will be 2 free throws for Mark Smith and a chance to close this game out. Well, you definitely got a feel here for Nagasaki. Well, excuse me, you got a feel here for Osaka because they've had to really work their way back into this one, but it just hasn't been their night. It's a talented team they've got for sure, no arguments. Maybe they're just missing one extra backcourt player, maybe an extra scorer just to relieve the duty from both Matt Barnes and the likes of Bobby Ray Parks Jr. I mean, Ryan Luther had a terrific game tonight. A lot of mid-room, had some good moments, but just not enough there from the big man. But also, you got to credit Nagasaki. I mean, this is a team that, they wish to contend for a B.LEAGUE championship. In their first ever year of existence as a professional basketball team, Nagasaki VELCA started in B3. They got promoted, and then went to B2, and then again promoted to B1. Last year was their first year in B1, and they're proven to be a tough team.
Two shots.
And that might be the game there. 4-point lead, 6.2 left. Free throws made by Matt Barnes. Oh, excuse me, my apologies. Mark Smith. Well, Smith has been terrific this evening. What a game he's had. A solid scoring option in the B-League. And with this victory, they're going to go 5-2 in the Western Conference. Missed the second one. Well, basketball fans, we thank you for joining us here at the Happiness Arena. A great job by Matt Barnes, and the reason that's crucial, that cuts it down to a 2-point ball game. So these two teams will meet tomorrow. And potentially, if Osaka wins by more than 2 points, they'll win the head-to-head. That's why that bucket was so imperative by Matt Barnes. But it is all over this evening. A great game in the end. Terrific victory for Nagasaki VELCA, moving to 5-2 now. Tomorrow, if Osaka wins, these two teams again will be tied on the same record at 5-3. Great atmosphere at the Happiness Arena in Nagasaki. We are going to hear from the coach, the captain, the game's MVP. We'll show you the key highlights, key statistics, and show you the more upcoming games in the B.LEAGUE. My apologies, it's Wednesday. I am sorry. My wife and I have already had our newborn child, so we've had sleepless nights. It's a Wednesday. They will not meet tomorrow. Teams will be in action against different opponents on the weekend. But going back to Matt Barnes' 2 points, they cut it down to a 2-point deficit. That will become crucial the next time these two teams meet. But indeed, it is all over this evening. Big win for Nagasaki VELCA. Of course, Kanimata hit some big three-pointers in the fourth quarter. A great game for Yudai Baba, Akatsuki's Japan superstar for the national team. These Nagasaki fans, what a ride it's been in such a very short period of time. Starting in B3 with Matt Barnes. He got them promoted to B2, and then he got them promoted again to B1 here in the B.LEAGUE. And look how much the fans love him. He truly is a fan favorite with these Nagasaki fans. They absolutely love Matt Barnes. Well, now we're going to hear from head coach of Nagasaki, Coach Maor. Let's listen to what he has to say.
Maor head coach, onegai shimasu.
It's great to be home, VELCA family. Thank you, everybody, for your support today. We have an extremely challenging stretch in the beginning of the season. We have an extremely challenging stretch of games in the beginning of the season.
本当シーズン開幕からですね、すごいチャレンジングなゲームというのがたくさん続いてます。
And these players that are standing in front of you are giving it everything they have every day in order to make you proud.
ただ皆さんの目の前にいる選手たちっていうのは本当に一生懸命毎日頑張ってくれています。
This was a very hard win against a very good team from our conference, and our players showed great character to come out of it with a W at the end.
本当に大阪さんっていうのは同じ地区で素晴らしいチームで、その中でも自分たちで一生懸命頑張って勝利することができました。
We're looking forward to see all of you over the weekend. We need all the support that we can get, and we're ready to make a surprise.
本当に皆さんの声援というのが引き続き必要なので、今後ともよろしくお願いいたします。
Thank you, Coach.
Well, there you heard the words from Coach Mao. We're now going to hear from the MVP and captain of Nagasaki VELCA. This is going to be a tough one to decide who gets this award, because many players really stepped up tonight for Nagasaki VELCA.
コート中央へお越しください。MVP の狩俣選手には本日のゲームパートナー TI クリニック長崎様より美容施術1年間無料チケットを贈呈いたします。プレゼンターは TI クリニック長崎委員長戸海由紀子様です。
Had some big moments, making 2 big three-pointers. We're going to give him the award tonight for his outstanding performance in the fourth quarter. Really coming up big time tonight, Karimata. Very well deserved, fan favorite. They love him here in Nagasaki. Just a terrific player for that matter, just a real hard worker. Now we'll hear what he has to say and we'll get it translated.
平日の遅い時間に関わらず、たくさんの応援をありがとうございます。今日はちょっとバスケットもそうなんですけど、ピンクリボンデーということで、スポーツを通して、社会に、メッセージを届けていけるっていうのは、僕たちに、できる一つのことなのかなと思っています。もっともっと、僕たちの頑張りでそういうメッセージを届けていけるように頑張りたいと思います。あと個人的に、マットの、ハピネスアリーナでの、凱旋試合というところで、最初に流れたビデオもそうなんですけど、彼が、チームに、ベルカにどれだけ貢献してきたかっていうのを、皆さんと、温かく迎えることができて、とても良かったと思います。それ以上に試合も勝てて良かったです。ほっとしてます。すぐ、土日また試合があるので、ぜひ皆さん、僕たちと一緒に今シーズン戦ってください。応援お願いします。
ありがとうございました。改めまして本日の MVP 狩俣正也選手でした。それでは勝利の投げ込み
Karimata just had a fantastic performance in this evening. As I mentioned, it's about when you make those big shots that really count in the crunch time. He had a great game, but if it doesn't matter when it really counts. He only had 8 points, but those 2 threes in 16 minutes of play really solidified the win. That's why you gotta love the Japanese B.LEAGUE. Just a great level of competition in this league. Nagasaki, they'll be looking to really make some noise this season. Not just by any means of making the playoffs, but maybe even contesting everything and getting in to the final. Who knows? Everybody expected Ruku Golden Kings last season to win. But as we said right there, that was a crucial one. These Nagasaki players can now just enjoy this victory while it lasts. They'll be in action again very soon. Well, again, we'll get the translation from Karimata. His words that he said to the fans. Thank you for coming out on the weekday. Obviously, Japan's working life very busy from Monday to Friday, and usually fans, rock into the arenas on the weekends. But a big appreciation to the Nagasaki fans for coming to the Happiness Arena on Wednesday evening. He also appreciates that his fans showed their love and respect to Matt Barnes, and they were very excited to win today and go 5-2, and they want to win in the further games they have this upcoming weekend. So a big thank you from Karimata. A very well-deserved victory for that matter for Nagasaki. I mean, they were just terrific to say the least. Well, they'll definitely take this victory with a lot of pride, no doubt. Very well-deserved. These moments we will, again, take a look at some of the highlights and then run through the key statistics in this game. It is indeed all over now tonight. Well, we'll run back through the key top plays of this game. Phenomenal play in the end by Matt Barnes. Had a very good game along with Bobby Ray Parks Jr. But right from the get-go, I mean, it was defense suffocating coming from the likes of Nagasaki VELCA, which, forcing a lot of turnovers and getting out in transition is what really won them the game early on. Jarrell Brantley, a very solid performance, and working in tandem with that man of the Japanese Akatsuki 5's national team, Yudai Baba. Well, over 20 points tonight for Bobby Ray Parks Jr. Great scoring night for that man. Here was Mark Smith finding Jarrell Brantley, a phenomenal performance. Great play in the end. Well, here was the play. You can see this one coming from Hayato Maki, the former B.LEAGUE champion with Ruku Golden Kings, and Matt Barnes, the former Nagasaki player, hitting the three-pointer in the corner. Also good minutes from Koya Kawamata, and then you can see the dominance displayed by Jarrell Brantley, showing his post players there. You can see Mark Smith, a big three in the corner. That was the first three of the game for Nagasaki. They had their troubles from the perimeter early on, but nonetheless, a great performance. Baba had a good shooting night. That's one thing about Yudai Baba. He made some crucial threes, especially in the long run of this game. Well, that's what you got to appreciate. Just the defense of Nagasaki making things difficult at times, but just not enough in the end against a very, very talented Nagasaki team. And Mark Smith, in my mind, he was just all over the place. Just a great player on offense. Look at the stumble, fumble, but the finish by Jarrell Brantley getting the M1. Well, a great play there. You can see just a nice finish to really top this one off. That's exactly how they wanted it. The deep three coming from Bobby Ray Parks Jr. But Again, Brantley with a tough finish. I mean, Brantley, for me, he is so versatile. So many ways that he can affect your teams. And that's what makes him such a dangerous player to contain with, for that matter. There's not many players that are going to be able to defend Jarrell Brantley, for sure. He's one of the best ISO players you're going to find here in the Japanese B-League. No arguments. Well, you got to think for Osaka, some areas they can definitely clean up on this game. For me, it's just the unnecessary turnovers. But right here, the great defense by Osaka. If they exhibited this kind of defense at the beginning, well, this could have been a very different game for them. They could have been the team going 5-2. But unfortunately, that three-pointer by Goda, it felt gave them a bit of life, gave them a bit of hope for sure. But it just wasn't meant to be. A great return from Matt Bonds. Of course, the fans showing their love for him, no doubt. Well, we'll show you the key statistics from this game. Both teams had a relatively good three-point shooting night. Osaka EVESSA over 40%, just below 50% for that matter, 9 out of 19. Nagasaki VELCA shooting a very impressive 8 out of 23. Only 4 missed free throws tonight for Nagasaki, 6 for Osaka. And you've got to ask the question. You just make half of those 6 missed free throws, you won the game. Osaka EVESSA did improve their rebounding, of course, in the second half, but Nagasaki just slightly better on that edge. Well, Brantley, along with Bobby Ray-Pox Jr., both had 21, a combined total of 42 between them. Smith with 9 rebounds, was 1 rebound shy of a double-double. Well, Ryan Luther, very good performance. 3 rebounds shy of a double-double for him. Bond's not bad tonight. I mean, he stepped up a little bit better in the second half, but you've got to credit how this team played this evening. 6 assists for Udai Baba. Business as usual for Baba Boom. And that will your leaders in this game. Well, 15 and 15 each. Almost triple-double numbers, if you think about it. 5 and 5 rebounds, assists away from Matt Bonds. 1 assist, 6 rebounds away from a triple-double for Mark Smith tonight. He had a great game, to say the least. That was a fun matchup between 2 very talented players, no doubt about it. Unfortunately, in the end, it can only be 1 winner in such a great game. Well, we are going to show you some of the key matchups to look out for here in the Japanese B-League this upcoming weekend. This is Happiness Arena phenomenal. Kawasaki Brave Thunders will take on Guma Crane Thunders. Well, then you can see Shimane Susano Magic taking on Akita Northern Happiness. Nagoya Diamond Dolphins will host Mikawa Seahorses. Ruku Golden Kings be a rematch of last season's final. They'll take on Hiroshima Dragonflies. Yokohama B Corsairs will host Shiga Lakes. Sendai 89ers will take on Kai Soto and the Koshigaya Alphas. Alvak Tokyo will host Saga Ballooners. San Anio Phoenix will take on Ibaraki Robots. Fighting Eagles Nagoya will take on Utsunomiya Brex. Osaka will host Hokkaido Lavenga. Sun Rocket Shibuya take on Kyoto Hanaris. And of course, a big one for Nagasaki VELCA. They'll be hosting Yuki Togashi, the first ever $1 million Japanese player, along with Yuta Watanabe and the Chiba Jets, who remain undefeated. Well, fans, it's all over tonight here in Nagasaki. Again, a big time arigato gozaimasu and ayasumi nasai. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye, good night, and God bless. B-League International, thank you for joining us.